Hello, my name is Drew Taylor, and this is a piece I wrote as part of a play I took across Canada in 2007. I then included it in a production I put out last year, and it seems to have something to say for our present time as well. I was born with elation into this great nation, a country so grand with its abundance of land that we prompt jealousy from near and far, as we bask beneath our little star. But is our self-effacing effectively erasing our legacy? Why not show the world how it's done? Long before the battle's won and the enemies brought to their knees, those enemies from overseas, why not show we can oversee ourselves, use our resources to be self-sufficient? Let our wilderness breathe in peace, instead of treating it like an enemy. Haven't we proven we can beat the elements? Isn't it time to let common sense be common for once? Instead, what is common is a sense of desperation and greed. Those who master the money game carry on without any real need, using the system to beat the system. Well, the system doesn't care if we have clean air, and the system doesn't mind if we all go blind. It's supposed to be a tool, not a thing with a mind of its own. It's already known and been clearly shown that the market reacts like a crowd in a riot, following trends in clothing and diet. But nobody knows how to stop it. Nobody knows how to stop. Stop. Take a pause. Allow the idea that there's no need to feed when you're already fed, that the time to find peace is not when you're dead, but perhaps once a week. Just take a peek at the notion. Consider an act of devotion to whatever powers that be that you honor. Instead, humans continue business as usual until two towers fall. Then the planes halt out of fear, but you can bet, same time next year, they won't ground them, although that would be an appropriate nod to the dead and those who found them. Now the environment strikes back, and the government is under attack to bow to Paris, Kyoto, because the danger is real. But the first ones to get slack are big oil and big steel. We'll chant the litany to our graves. Save the economy! But the only life the economy saves is its own. God knows. People who study laws and sciences tend to form unholy alliances with those who only study the numbers and forget the people who buy the appliances. As long as they can afford to buy Hummers, that bulletproof glass really makes you feel safe. I'll bet they come with an oxygen tank for when the air outside is totally rank and the public's outraged at the tanker that sank. Keep that window rolled up and drive to and fro just about anywhere you care to go, except someplace quiet is harder to find. Pristine wilderness that's yet to be mined. Oh, the illusion is kept, as we're all being swept into a state of delusion that makes us all blind. With the threat of a war, smoke and storms at our door, what's the difference between what a government does and what it's supposed to be for? Who can tell what's true and what's a crock? Who can hear beyond double talk? Who's got foundations based upon rock, and who's got an eye on opening the lock with a key that's accessible to you and me? Well, good people, don't feel bad. I won't say you shouldn't be sad. Just don't blame yourself because you've been had. Let the scales fall from your eyes. Open your ears. Look past the fears that are broadcast to run you. Look past the fact that others outgun you. And remember the first rule of self-preservation. Place the oxygen mask over your own mouth first. And that way you can help to limit the burst of air that's being sucked from your lungs so someone else can make a big profit. Nap time's over. It's time to get off it. That's it for now. What can we do? Well, my first advice is to pay close attention. Find out for yourself. If you're not sure, question. Whatever you do, don't give up.